How much do we weigh?
I don't know.
Too much. Too much.
A combined weight of a very sad large number.
The same weight as wrestlers, just not fit.
I don't want to say the number, but they said how much Kevin Owen weighs, and I went, oh.
266, yeah.
Thanks, Janelle.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit, face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
Hey, it's me. It's John. Buckle up. I'm in the back seat. I'm the baby. Don't drive too fast. Sorry. Bye.
Don't forget about Jesse Knowles.
Hey, it's me, Jesse, and you can believe that.
Oh, nice.
Naruto here?
And Emmy-nominated creator of WCW Nitro, Greg L. Mercer.
I want you guys to imagine me descending from the rafters right now with a baseball bat.
Okay. And we've got special friend of the show and producer of Bracket, Janel Santacruz.
My name is Janel Santacruz, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here is Bracket, and they're soft as hell, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest one in the room. How you doing?
There's so much happening.
How you doing?
I loved that. I actually know what that was referencing now.
So, as you can tell this week, just from a little bit of catchphrasing going on, we're doing best WWE catchphrase. We're in WrestleMania season, so we're ready to get down and dirty with it.
John Abbott is buckled in. He's on the road to WrestleMania, baby. Literally, baby. He's the baby in the backseat.
There you go.
I'm car sick.
Okay, well, I'm going to read you off the round one. We're going to do, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so, versus what you're going to do when Hulkamania runs wild over you. Best in the world versus yes, yes, yes. If you smell what The Rock is cooking versus oh, you didn't know. Rest in peace versus can you dig it, sucka. Oh yeah versus woo. You can't see me versus suck it, soft. Versus best there is, best there was, and the best there ever will be. And you're fired versus New Day Rocks. So,
New Day Rocks being the anime entry. For
do we know who's in the hot seat? Because I just won.
We do. Let me get to that. Round one. In the first group we have, and the bottom line is Stone Cold said so versus what you're gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild over you. I unfortunately am in the hot seat this week, which stresses me out to no end. For this bracket episode, so I can't change my vote, and I have to vote first. So, anyone care to take a stab at it?
It's tough to do this episode without addressing that Hulk is a racist piece of shit.
Yes. I didn't even want to put his ass on her because of that, but everybody comes to the brother and shit, you know.
Right. That's I think out of all of this, that the reason I've been the maddest about the whole Gawker everything is that now he's this rich asshole racist, and the only reason he didn't want a videotape of him having sex with his best friend's wife out was because he dropped N-bombs on the full tape, and there's even more than just the one N-bomb. So it was to get it not released. So Hulk Hogan as a character for me has really been tarnished now because on the stand he said that he was using a character. When the camera's on, he always goes into character, which then now makes me think that Hulk Hogan would have said the N-word, which ruins a lot of Hulk Hogan.
Yes. He did say the N-word one time, didn't he? But when at that time that Booker called him the N-word on accident, when he said, "We come for you," you know, like, and then he actually used it. Like, he thought it was okay to use it. I don't think that's okay, but anyway. He's soft. We don't like him.
Terry, what's his name, sucks.
Terry Bollea.
Whereas Mr. Stonestein Cold Man Steve Austin.
And that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so.
It's the bottom line. Why?
You know, Stone Cold
the bottom line? It's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Stone Cold is my second father because when I was a kid,
I was just gonna say it sounds like something a like very angry dad would say to you. Like, that's the bottom line. Go to your room.
Yeah, you're
Cody,
not wrong.
I've had
It's so
enough.
true. But I watched the Attitude Era when I was a kid, which Stone Cold was on, and when I was a kid, I really loved. I idolized Stone Cold, and he is my second dad. So, this was a great fucking catchphrase. It's awesome, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. And yeah, it totally sounds like
coming from somebody who would tell their child, like, you are ruining Christmas for everybody.
I mean, he's a Texas rattlesnake, and there's a really good picture on the internet right now with him drinking that glass of wine.
Right.
It's really damn funny because it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm gonna come in real quick before anybody finishes up anything. I'm gonna be a Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line vote.
I'm also gonna that's the bottom line.
Yes.
I'm gonna say something here linguistic that's a little weird. I don't like the ones that are questions. I don't want to be asked things as a catchphrase. I want you to have a declarative statement. I think that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so is perfect. Whereas what you're gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you, one, that doesn't make any sense. What is Hulkamania is a
But I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. Exactly. I don't want to have to think about it. I'm watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm a Stone Cold vote.
Yeah, I'm also going to be a Stone Cold vote, just because like I wasn't around when Hulk Hogan was. Well, I mean I was, but I was very young when Hulk Hogan was popular and when that phrase was being used. So, but like I wasn't able to appreciate the impact that had. But I also just don't like the delivery versus like Stone Cold has this really nice, aggressively raspy voice that like. When he says, and that's the bottom line, he says it in this like Southern accent, but like in a way that's it just sounds really good, and I don't know, like I think he just delivers his catchphrase really well.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I mean, is that a sweep? I voted for. Yeah,
we still got a vote from wrestling expert John.
Right, the wrestling fan of Bracket.
The authority.
Lock it in as a sweep.
There it is.
Yeah, lock it in, baby.
All right, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so in a sweep 5-0, knocking out What You're Gonna Do When Hulkamania Runs Wild on You. Best in the world versus Yes, Yes, Yes. This hurts me.
So tell me about these two.
CM Punk. I know, yeah.
These two are some of the best wrestling we've had in WWE in the past 10 years and maybe ever.
Daniel Bryan is one of, if not the best wrestler of all time.
For those of us
you can make the argument. Yeah,
you can make the argument for it. Yeah, that's for sure.
And they actually had some really good matches against each other in WWE and in Ring of Honor and various other places like
Bryan Danielson. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But let's look at it like. Oh wait, Cullen, I forgot that you were also. Go ahead, because I forgot you're also on the hot seat. So go for it.
So this is the thing is like both of these guys are technically retired from wrestling. Punk left WWE on very very bad terms and is currently in a lawsuit with them and injured his back now, waiting for his UFC match or training for it. So who knows what he'll do next? Daniel Bryan though had a lot of concussion issues and he just retired recently, and it's one of the saddest stories ever because his WWE career, while very short, was incredible and some of the best storytelling that you could tell on a wrestling program, especially in this current age. But both of their catchphrases are really good. CM Punk's is best in the world after he dropped his pipe bomb monologue is what it's called. And basically he called out a lot of stuff that was it was a shoot, which is like a kind of real, kind of not. It's a whole thing. It's a wrestling thing. And then, but so after that happened, he started saying he was the best in the world. He won his title on the last night of his contract, left, came back. It's a whole thing. Daniel Bryan, however, yes, was also no at one point.
It was, and Daniel Bryan's is more coming from a whole movement because again, like Daniel Bryan, he is very small in comparison to a lot of wrestlers, and so he made a name for himself, and that was the whole principle behind the yes movement. But it was funny when it was also at one point it was no.
yeah, he had a team with Kane called Team Hell No, and it was a blast. It was a comedy tag team that won the championships and ran wild.
He was the tag team champion.
Silly team name.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I need a vote.
I'm going to be, just because I'm a best in the world vote, it's nothing against Daniel Bryan, because if Yes moves on, I'm way okay with that. I just have to give a Punk vote here. Punk's my favorite wrestler ever.
I personally think it's shameful that Cullen hates Daniel Bryan that much.
Same, right?
I hate him because he's a quitter.
It's fucked up. The man is a hero and a legend.
Yes, he changed wrestling, and it's really fucked up, Cullen, that you are not backing up.
Here's the thing: he got his WrestleMania spot, all that story because of Punk. And I could go on about that all day.
Again, I don't particularly care about wrestling. I've been watching it just because that's apparently what we do in this house. I think it's very, very fun to chant yes, 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 yes over and over.
It is so fun. That point.
As opposed to saying I'm the best in the world. Come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I'm a yes.
When you're
really
the best,
fan of it.
you don't need to.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, Greg, I don't know if you can do better than best in the world.
Yeah,
like,
you can
you do best in the universe.
Yes, you can.
At the end of this, we'll get to best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. Like, come on, put some imagination in it.
That sounds on par with best in the world.
Yeah,
well, I'm a yes champ vote. Where are you, John?
Well, see, best in the world is stuck in the present. Like, you're still thinking of it's best currently in the world, but best there ever will be says there's no chance of anyone ever being better than you.
Best there ever
Like,
will.
Let's
argue about that now.
If you want to be badass, go full Alexander and start weeping, for there are no more worlds to conquer.
There's something about Punk jumping up on those turnbuckles when he comes out and throwing his arms open and just yelling, "Best in the world!"
It's called arrogance and is soft, and I'm going to vote for Daniel Bryan. Yes.
How dare you call him soft?
I've been a little torn on this because I haven't been super invested in the whole yes catchphrase. And I just recently watched, I've never actually seen CM Punk wrestle. I just watched him on the mic for the first time. That he's fan-fucking-tastic on the mic.
Kevin Owens, yes, he's really good.
I want to go back and watch CM Punk stuff, but as a catchphrase, best in the world doesn't stick out to me. Daniel Bryan is kind of known for his the whole yes movement. Yes. So I gotta vote for Daniel Bryan.
It's 1-2.
John Abbott.
My
vote is for sale. Who wants to make a new friend
Daniel
tonight?
Bryan has made
looks like
happen.
Daniel Bryan's moving forward.
Knowing nothing, which of these would seem more interesting to you, John?
Yes.
John continuously hurts me on weeks now.
Which one of these is more positive?
I've
good for children?
I've seen both of these in action because I've lived with Cullen.
Which one of these gives children hope that they can do it?
I don't know. Here's the thing is that I think CM Punk looks like Cullen a little bit. So I'm like, oh, it's my buddy on TV.
That's the best compliment I'd have ever gotten.
If you were to ever look like another wrestler, it would be CM Punk.
I'm sorry that none of us look like trolls, so we can't look like Daniel Bryan, the most lovable troll in the world.
Ooh,
he's a little troll.
He's a little troll, but it's
he's like a friendly little a friendly little Billy goat.
Yeah, we love him. We love Daniel Bryan. But okay, look at here's what I'm going to say about this, and I'm going to go back to the children, because best in the world, he's talking about himself. He himself. Yes, yes, yes represents a movement of we're all in this together. Yes, we can do this. We can.
Sure. But Daniel Bryan.
What about the patented, never fails John Brackett litmus test of who would I rather kiss?
Ooh.
Dang it.
That's a good question.
I think both these boys are cute, so
they're both super cute. Yeah.
How much of a beer are you into?
Yeah, John, actually, John, real quick, I'm gonna get. You asked before we started, how come there aren't any lady catchphrases on here? There's not that many that stick out like a bunch. Yes. Brie Bella is now currently using that. Yeah. So
that is.
But she's also retiring this summer, so.
But it represents that she's, what does it mean? Again, it represents a whole group of people and just the hope in wrestling.
Yeah, but not the best in the world.
Okay, Daniel Bryan quit because he was forced to because of his health. CM Punk quit because he saw.
Doesn't sound like you can always chant yes.
I have one question. It's the last piece of the puzzle I need to make a vote. What does CM stand for?
Chick magnet.
Charles Manson.
Chick Magnet. It was 15 years old, and he went with it and never changed it.
Wait, is it really Chick Magnet?
Yes, Chick Magnet. Yeah, at 15. Yep.
Chick Magnet.
And he kept it, and because he was like, if people just keep asking, I'm just going to tell them different things, but it is Chick Magnet.
Oh, boy.
And Dan Bryan was Bryan Danielson before.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I ain't got a reason. I'm going to give my vote to Best in the World.
Janelle, where's your vote?
I said yes, Daniel Bryan. Yes.
Daniel Bryan moves on.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought my vote was cast. Sweet.
Yes. Knocks out the Best in the World, which is kind of weird. 3-2. If you smell what The Rock is cooking versus you didn't know.
Two of the best on the mic in the Attitude Era.
So it's kind of weird. Rock. Like Rocks A don't cook and B don't generate a smell.
Yeah.
That's not.
What is he cooking? He was
talking about Chris.
I mean, can we get it out of the way? It sounds like he's talking about he's farting, right? Like it sounds like he's talking about he just farted, and he's like, "Can you smell what I'm cooking over here?" And you're like, "Oh, dude, open a window."
Like, The Rock, Dwayne.
The Rock has by the way, The Rock has 1,000 catchphrases, but this is the most prominent. This being the most prominent because he always ended with this. He would cut long ass promos that were dope, the best promos, and then he would just be like, "If you smell," and everybody would be into it, and what The Rock is, and it was awesome. So I mean, that is something that's totally ingrained in wrestling fans' memories. But
on the other hand, there's a lot I don't know. There's a lot that
you didn't know? Then your ass better call somebody. But he told you what you should do. Call somebody.
I probably didn't know. It's
Ghostbusters.
True.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. You know what? All you gotta do is pick up a phone and call somebody.
Yeah, well, with that one, remind me who did it?
Road Dogg, the Road Dogg.
Road
Dogg is part of a tag team called the New Age Outlaws with Billy Gunn, Mr. Assman.
That's right.
Who is hired right?
Generation X. They were in.
His you didn't know, that was part of his opening, his entrance music.
Yes, it was, right? Yes, yeah, because he used to say it all the time, and then it would come on the Titantron real quick, and we'd be, you didn't know, and
then the crowd would
and but because you hear the first few notes, and then you see the crowd chant along to him say, you didn't know, you better call somebody. I don't know, there's something really, really cool about the way he delivers that, but it's
not the eyebrow raising, or what is it? Hold on.
Take your time.
The jabroni. By the way, jabroni is this word that okay. So there's this not position, but there's a wrestling term. Right? There's a wrestling term. Yeah, there's a wrestling term called a jobber, and this is somebody that goes out there and makes everybody else look good by losing. So a jabroni back in the old days, in order to talk in front of people and say jobber, whatever, these carny wrestlers would use the word jabroni, and they would say, this jabroni, that jabroni, to talk about jobbers, aka losers. Mm-hmm. And The Rock would hear his dad, who was a wrestler as well, Rocky Johnson. He used to hear him say it all the time, and that's where he got the word from. And so he would use it to describe people like jabroni, 1, 2, 3, 4 jabronis, and it's awesome. And now Enzo Amore uses chicharoos, 2 chicharoos.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you guys know that you guys are chicharoos.
The Rock, as a kid, was a big fan of jabroni and cheese. That was his favorite meal.
Jabroni and cheese.
Eyebrow raisin, Hellblaze. There's a bunch of shit. I'm not gonna get into this. I'm not gonna get into it. This is sorry, Road Dogg. You ain't got the power for The Rock. Not a chance.
Right. That's good. All right. I
Do
agree
you guys think The Rock is a good cook?
Yeah.
Dude eats 1 billion calories a day. Of course.
We just saw they just released how much cod he eats a year. Isn't that what it was on that thing I just read?
He's the number one cod eating this man in the world.
He eats something like 4,000 pounds of cod in a year or something like that. I can't. It was an astronomical amount of fucking cod, and he hates it. He fucking hates cod, evidently. But he just is I gotta eat it.
There's other fish. In fact, there's plenty of other fish.
Not for what he needs to do.
Where are those other fish?
In our nets, Greg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. The Rock. I vote for The Rock too. If you smell
The Rock too.
what jabronis are cooking.
I'm gonna go. I know that I said I don't like questions, but I'm gonna go with "Oh, you didn't know," because they immediately tell you like, "Oh, were you not aware? Well, then here's what you do. You're gonna call somebody."
Well, also, Greg, both of these are questions. So
if you smell what The Rock is cooking, is not a question. It's not even.
They never
sentence.
answer. They never answer
yeah.
what he's cooking.
never answer it.
Yeah, he just says blah blah blah. If you smell what I'm cooking, he doesn't. I guess maybe it is kind of a question.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Is a question.
you
guys.
Do
you're
you
right,
smell
you're right.
what The Rock is cooking is a question. But
It,
if you
it,
smell
it,
what The
it
Rock
vice
is cooking,
versa
not a
sometimes.
question.
It flips around.
I'm going with "Oh, you didn't know."
Okay.
I gotta go. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, like I think that's one of the most popular wrestling catchphrases ever, right?
Yeah, people that don't even watch wrestling know it.
Yeah, I knew what
John,
it was
I gotta
growing
hear
up.
your vote on this.
Cut it up, fry it up, serve it to the Rock, man.
The Rock knocks out The Rock's. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, knocks out. Oh, you didn't know. Sorry, Road Dogg. 4-1. Rest in peace versus Can you dig it, sucker?
What a
Can you
boring
dig it?
wrestling catchphrase.
Sucker! Okay, and then so Can You Dig It, Sucker is from Booker T.
Rest in peace is Undertaker, and it's like if you were to explain the concept of the Undertaker as a wrestler to someone, and then ask what the catchphrase was, they'd probably say "Rest in peace," which tells you about how creative that catchphrase is, in my opinion.
It's effective. Okay, it's about effectiveness.
That's the thing. He was a character way early on that was like the phenomenon to break wrestling into
Phenom.
a very he is a phenom. It's
well,
it's
but
a
you're
dumb
right there.
character.
Yeah, Vince McMahon calls him his greatest creation because like that's someone who's been consistent throughout the years, and we've all accepted it. Yes, he's undead. We've accepted that as a character.
Yeah, he's an undead man who died. His weird father figure brought him back. He then ended up going and joining a biker gang, and then came back. And then he went away again and
with
came
a Limp Bizkit
back.
theme song.
Yes, he did have a Limp Bizkit.
But can he dig it?
Sucker. I love that one too because I love to call people suckers. I love to call people names in general, and I love that Booker T. Like here's the whole thing. I brought it up earlier about how Hogan accidentally called, or not accidentally, Hogan used the N-word in retaliation to something Booker said. It's because Booker T accidentally, instead of saying sucker, said the N-word. He said, can you dig it? And he said, he said, Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, sucker. But instead of sucker, he used the N-word, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, on live television. And you can find that very easy, and it's very funny. But yeah, there's something. Here's the thing: Booker T rules, and I love the Undertaker, and I think it's cool. It's cool that the Undertaker, as a undead biker man, can still exist in this world today in wrestling, as weird as it is. But I love Booker T so much. Can you dig it, sucker? Is my vote.
Yeah, you know what, Cullen, I agree with you because I think that's something that, I've always loved that catchphrase, and it's something that I like to drop every so often. Can you dig it, sucker? That's why I call people suckers.
And it's just a more fun catchphrase. It's a more fun delivery.
I don't want to rest in peace. I want to dig it, sucker.
Undertaker is more imposing when he doesn't talk, I think. And
Consider this. I don't want to be called a sucker. I want someone to tell me to rest easy, take a little nap, take a load off.
Chill out, friend.
No, I get what you're saying.
Rest in peace is a polite thing to say. Don't call me a sucker. I'm not. You don't know me. I'm gonna vote for rest in peace.
The less abrasive catchphrases are gonna be John's votes.
Booker T called me sucker. I would be endeared by that. I think.
I would be like, he called me a sucker.
I'm a Can You Dig It, sucker vote.
One of the friends of the show right now, Brandon Williams, is training under Booker T. So
nice, Brandon Williams.
Cullen, where was your vote?
I'm resting. Or Can You Dig It? Yeah.
Yeah, Booker.
Janel?
Sorry. Can you dig it, sucker? Booker T.
John?
The show.
I'm tucked under the sheets, sleeping soundly with
Resting
the
in peace.
Undertaker.
I'm gonna go with you, but Can You Dig It, sucker moves on.
Oh.
Get all cuddly with the Undertaker.
Can you dig it, sucker? 3-2, knocking out Rest in Peace. He can dig Undertaker a grave. That's what he's talking about.
I bet
That's
he's
true.
really
I get it.
good.
Oh yeah, for Macho Man Randy Savage versus Woo Woo by Ric Flair.
First of all, oh yeah, sounds like the Kool-Aid Man.
Yep. Because I can't do a proper oh yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Do you think
good.
the Kool-Aid Man maybe have gotten the oh yeah from Randy Savage?
I could see it.
It was around the same time.
Which came first, the Kool-Aid Man or Rent?
Well, yeah, but one of them is like, oh yeah, and the other one's like, oh yeah, like they're out of there. They're pretty
sure.
Can we copyright inflections?
Yeah.
This is enough to get me to the boiling point. I can't.
Woo!
That's it. Here's the thing. So this is the first one on this list that's real. So we had the Daniel Bryan, yes, and that moved from husband to wife, which is kind of cool in that sense. But we also have here Woo coming from Ric Flair to his daughter Charlotte Flair, who is incredible.
Charlotte's pretty fun.
She's fantastic. We love her.
And
her being heel is like she's playing heel now, just like her daddy, and she's rocking it. She's so good.
And she's with her dad. Like that's even better.
She's with her dad. Yeah, he's out there in the ring going woo, and like out there, and it's awesome doing 360s. Selling near falls. It's awesome. But I will say, okay, so Woo, I like because specifically for the sentimental value as well, because Ric Flair he's one of the best on the mic of all time. He would cut the best promos, and in between lines, I mean, cocaine's a hell of a drug, but in between lines, he was constantly just dropping woo, 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 like every single time. And then there was one that I really love where he just is like going long rant, and it's awesome. And then he just goes woo. He's so out of breath.
But he's just breathing out. He's like,
okay. Here's a question I've been wondering to myself for a little while. Why do they call him the Nature Boy?
Because it's a hair thing that like the bleached hair is like a Nature Boy gimmick, and so I don't know. There have been several Nature Boys. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know that until recently.
He got his name because he was copying a NWA wrestler like way back in the day. And he was using the same kind of gimmick as another guy in a different division at the time, because it used to be the territorial places versus like TNA, WWE, WCW. It wasn't like that. It was like small little companies everywhere that Vince McMahon and various other companies would pick apart, and pull together.
They would raid them, or they would raid them and take their people, or they would just straight up buy them out. Like bought like Bret Hart's company or his dad's company just to stop them from doing stuff.
Yep.
But anyway, so Nature Boy is like anybody with like that bleached look. Like those were Nature Boys. I don't know where that came from. It came from that original person, but yeah. But that's it. He is the Nature Boy though now, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this one's unfairly stacked because John constantly shouts "woo" all day, every day. Like that's all John does.
But you say that because I have a very actually cemented vote on this one.
Oh, interesting.
I am a Macho Man. Oh yeah, vote. No change. I love Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair.
He used it as a punctuation point, just like Ric Flair, where he would, you are the cream of the crop. Oh yeah.
There's the cream of the crop promo and then the boiling point promo, and those two promos for Macho Man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go, and then I'll put
the boiling point one in the show notes.
Yeah, and put the other beautiful video on there as well. The
shout
other
out to
great
John Abbott, by the way, for doing this episode with us, because he is no longer soft, and I appreciate it, John.
I'm squishy, baby.
All right, yeah. So, oh yeah, Macho Man, vote for me. Yeah.
This one's a little weird because oh yeah doesn't seem like a catchphrase as much as the catchphrase for Randy Savage to me is his voice, and oh yeah is the best way to encapsulate it.
You mean it wasn't snap into a Slim Jim?
That's also a cat. Yeah, but I mean, Woo. Like, I love Macho Man Randy Savage's voice, but like, oh yeah, it doesn't stick out to me as a catchphrase. Whereas woo, woo is
something. Whenever you chop somebody in the chest, and the whole crowd shouts woo.
Woo is something that drunk girls scream at bars.
Maybe that's why I love it so much.
There was that, and when we used to get really drunk, we had a friend who would run around and slap chop everyone in the chest, going woo. at a party, and it was funny like the first time. Like the first 2 times, it was like, this is great. And then after that, everybody was just really angry.
Well, they like, and that's worldwide. Like, I mean, New Japan, you hear the audience shout "woo" when Okada does it, and it's
sure.
So,
I just there's also that video of Macho Man breathing. That's all I have to say.
Both of these guys very coked up during.
I love Macho Man Randy Savage, but like I have to vote Ric Flair's woo.
Because
like it's
Charlotte.
just I mean, well, yeah, A, because of Charlotte.
Yeah.
B, I have to support anyone using falsetto as part of their catchphrase. It's fun.
Woo!
All right, John.
It's an easy vote for me. As someone who doesn't watch wrestling, Macho Man's probably the only wrestler that I have any genuine respect for, because he seems he's been the most entertaining human I've ever seen in wrestling.
He did Elizabeth. Like he did get married in the ring. He proposed in the. There's a lot of shit. He
was a guest voice on Dial M for Monkey on Dexter's Lab.
Yep, I was just asking.
He was Bonesaw in Spider-Man.
He was Bonesaw in Spider-Man 1, which is incredible.
So everything I've seen of Ric Flair seems like a total dick. So I don't even care about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the character he's playing.
Profiling, okay? He doesn't have time. He's spent more money on spilled liquor and bars from this side of the world to the other. Okay, he doesn't got time to be nice. He is a nature boy, Ric Flair.
So is that
does he live in nature?
3-2?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm a look. I'm a Macho Man vote. John's a Macho Man vote.
I'm a Macho Man vote.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We're gonna shit on Ric Flair, and he's having a hard time holding his alligators down. Jesus.
There we go. Y'all were there it is. Macho Man's knocks out 3-2. You Can't See Me by John Cena versus Suck It from DX.
So I've never understood
go ahead,
that you
Greg.
Can't see me. Someone explain that to me.
Okay, so John Cena's old wrestling gimmick, John Cena's old gimmick that was that he's a rapper. So he would drop all these lines and then be like, "You can't see me," like it was just like a "you can't touch me" type thing. Best in the world. I'm the best in the world. You can't even see me. That's how good I am. And so now as he's progressed to just like superhero in general, "You Can't See Me" is something that he uses in his moveset where he like does his hand, he puts his hands in front of his face and lets everyone know you can't see me, and he does his five knuckle shuffle. Yeah. And it is cool. Like I used to hate on John Cena, but he's a hard worker. He does what he needs to do for the company. But anyway, "You Can't See Me" I think represents a lot. I mean, I like it. I don't know. Whereas "Suck It" means suck my dick. That's exactly what it means. Suck it was something that was born out of the Attitude Era.
Here's my thing with the word "suck it." You can't say it without doing the crotch chop.
You're right.
And I think that already ruins it as a phrase for me because it's a motion. It's like
I don't know if
I just
that
told
ruins
you to
it.
suck
That's
it.
true.
If I just told you to suck it, you'd be like, "That's fucked up, dude." But if I did it with like,
know.
Like, you'd be
Suck
like,
it ascended to
Shawn
such a
Michaels
level
said
that
"suck it" all the time without having to do the crotch chop. He would just be like, "Suck it, suck it, suck it," and it was awesome.
Suck It ascended to such a level that like I knew about it as a kid growing up without even knowing it was tied to wrestling until
God.
a week
The kids
ago.
on the playground were disgusting with it. They would everybody was going around crotch chopping, saying "suck it," and then I saw some girls doing it on their chest, like crotch chopping their chest, or not crotch chopping, chest chopping, like "suck it." Like it was like, you don't even have those yet. Come down.
I just saw a picture of Daredevil standing there with John Cena going, "You can't see me," and that votes me for "You Can't See Me."
Has anyone told Mr. Cena that we can all see him?
Not everybody can, John.
Not everybody can. There was a reporter that accidentally bumped into him.
Yep.
A reporter accidentally bumped into him, so she clearly did not see him.
John Cena's a litmus test. If you can see him, you're a metahuman, actually.
Yeah.
So I searched "You Can't See Me" on Google, and I got the Wikipedia page. Turns out that's the name of an album that John Cena put out.
Yes. John Cena put the album out, which is also "You Can't See Me" is also the title track for the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it says here the album went through several titles, including "Underground," which is not a good catchphrase, and the far superior catchphrase "Basic Thugonomics," which
Basic Thugonomics. Well, when he would rap, it was Basic Thugonomics. He would drop knowledge on you guys. Like that's exactly what he was doing.
I'm not getting any Basic Thugonomics from him. I'm a suck it vote.
Okay.
Basic. That's the Cena that we classify him as. By the way, like the rapper Cena was Thugonomics Cena.
Like I still don't understand John Cena. So I don't understand. You can't see me. Suck it is so direct and beautiful. It's a command. It's offensive. It's vulgar. I'm a suck it.
And Bullet Club uses it. You know, the Young Bucks use it. It's something that has been long. Like it's again like woo, and also like yes. It's something that's been passed on to to other wrestlers, and it's beautiful.
Yes.
I like John Cena. I like You Can't See Me. But if he doesn't even say it anymore, then what's the point?
He says, "You can't see me" right before the 5-knuckle shuffle, and then everybody says it with him.
I get that, but like he's looking down at the wrestler. Like you don't. The point of a catchphrase is for people to cheer along with it, and I get that people do that, but it's not done in the same like grandiose kind of way that other catchphrases are.
Hey, 5-knuckle shuffle is a masturbation hour, right?
It is.
That's gross.
Children
it's grosser than suck it.
No, wait. He's just saying you can't see him while he's trying to get off. You can't just. I can't just walk out of the living room and start jerking away.
Man,
you can't see me. You can't see me.
He's the guy. He needs to touch it.
Grow up, John Cena.
I need votes.
I mean,
I can't believe I'm not taking the offensive one, and everyone else is going out.
Suck it is a rude thing to say. I'm not voting for that.
But also, You Can't See Me is pretty rude too, because he's saying that you're not on his level. You can't see him.
That's fine. I don't need to see everything. Some things are better left unseen. I'm gonna vote for You Can't See Me.
Do it.
Okay, where's everybody else?
I am for Suck It, baby, because Shawn Michaels.
Then it is 3-2 in favor of Suck It.
Suck it.
Yeah, Suck It.
3-2. We've got Soft versus The Best There Is, The Best There Was, and The Best There Ever Will Be. Right off the bat, I'm a soft vote. I'm not going to even explain it. I don't like Brett.
I'm also a soft vote. I think Best There Is, Best There Was, and Best There Ever Will Be. Way too wordy. Way too... It's arrogant in a way that isn't clever. Whereas soft is just... You like Janelle, you've said soft like 30 times tonight. Yeah, it's fun to say.
It is fun to say. Yeah. It's fun to spell too. You're SAWFT, soft. And it's something that I probably shouldn't be doing at work because I teach children, but I tell them all the time, SAWFT, soft. And they go, soft! And it's awesome. You probably should be teaching them how to misspell soft, but it's beautiful. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not super into catchphrases where it's just like, hey, I'm better than you. Like, great. I'm glad that you feel that. But, like, it doesn't say anything to me. I'm not especially into soft either, to be honest. But I do really like
Enzo.
Their other... Yeah, I like Enzo. I like Big Cass. I like them a whole bunch. I've seen them wrestle. And you can't teach that. I've seen them wrestle once, and I fucking fell in love with them. They're amazing.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, they initially, when Enzo and Cass first came out, you were supposed to hate them. They were supposed to be obnoxious Guidos, like Jersey Shore kind guys. And the crowd fell in love with them because Enzo is, like, amazing on the mic. You know, the other day he said, he's like, if you look me in the eyes, you're looking in the eye of a G. When I look you in the eye, I can tell there's only one word to describe you. And I'm going to spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft. The whole crowd does it, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. That whole thing. Bret Hart, okay, like he would use that at the end of his promos, but you were right. It's totally wordy. It's the total opposite. You got one catchphrase, it's just a word, soft, and then you have best there is, blah 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 blah. And he would often use it to yell at Shawn Michaels. So I'm gonna vote for soft. I think that Cullen is in the hot seat. I don't know if he voted, but I'm gonna vote for soft.
Oh, I was a vote without even saying anything.
Oh, nice,
right
cool,
yeah,
soft.
Jesse,
soft, you're sloppy. You're riding around with jalopy.
More like Bret Fart. I'm a soft vote.
John.
Have you voted yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well, you make it a soft sweep, I guess.
All right, we're gonna soft sweep,
soft serve ice cream.
5-0, knocking out Bret Hart's The Best There Is, The Best There Was, The Best There Ever Will Be, staying in the first round because you suck. I hate you, Bret Hart. I don't hate you, Bret Hart. I just don't like you.
I don't like him as character.
You're Fired versus New Day Rocks.
You're fired.
I mean, am I missing something here, or has "You're Fired" become like that's people know that as what Donald Trump said, right?
So, John, funny story. The reason that he started doing that.
Trump has been at Wrestle Times or whatever.
No.
It's more than that.
The reason he does it is because he asked Vince personally, can he use that line on his show? Yeah. Because of Vince McMahon's. Watch the video I posted.
Do you think it would be fair to say that general public now thinks of that as a Donald Trump thing.
Yeah, but Vince doesn't do it anymore, so it's not a problem.
That don't watch wrestling.
Yeah, and Vince doesn't do it anymore, though, now. Like, to be honest, like, Vince is rarely on TV.
His daughter took over. Stephanie started.
Yeah, his daughter, so now she
kicks ass at it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great promo. Yeah.
I listened to Vince deliver the "You're fired," and like a week ago, I asked, "Hey, is that Vince's real voice? Because it's raspy and like a little it's a little bit of a caricature, like
it's a cricket
it's a cricket tot. I couldn't believe that was his real voice, but then I heard him say "You're fired," and like now I straight up think like his vocal cords are climbing out of his throat. Like it's bizarre the way that he delivers the "You're fired" thing, and I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. But like New Day kind of has my heart.
I know where I'm voting.
I am going to vote for "You're Fired" by Vince McMahon because hearing him say it is still one of the best things on the planet. I love the New Day rock, or I love New Day though, so they can rock or they can suck, and I'm still in.
I'm voting for the anime entry of the week.
Yeah, you are. New Day rocks. Their whole thing is like, okay, what's our group name? New Day? Okay. New Day rocks. That's our slogan. Like, that's as good as the band name Brad Sucks. So I'm a New Day rocks vote.
I am also a New Day rocks vote, even though I love the classic.
It's a hurtful.
I can vote "You're fired" without feeling guilty then, because as a catchphrase, I think New Day rocks is kind of boring.
Oh no, it's great because they've totally owned it.
I mean, creatively, it's kind of boring. Like, I mean, they make it work because they make everything work because they're phenomenal. But New Day rocks is like, it feels like a rough draft of a catchphrase. But I mean, "You're fired," like I said, like it's just something fun to that. But yeah, I'm totally glad with New Day winning.
All right, New Day rocks knocks out "You're Fired" 3-2, round 2, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold Said So versus Yes Yes Yes. If you smell what the Rock is cooking versus Can You Dig It, Sucka? Oh Yeah versus Suck It. Soft versus New Day rocks. So, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold Said So versus Yes Yes Yes.
All right, so yeah, go ahead, Greg.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say here. Yes, yes, yes is just I think these are both really good. I think yes, yes, yes is really fun to chant. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold Said So. It's a little too aggressive for my taste.
But that was kind of the point. Here's the thing. The reason it's aggressive is because he was anti-authority.
Yeah,
I get it.
The whole thing was him being, fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to go listen to Rage Against the Machine after this. Like, that's like his whole thing is like
probably more country music, to be honest.
True, but that was using a song line, come on.
Oh, I feel you.
Come on. But yeah, chugging beers, doing his thing, and he's a Texas rattlesnake. And the bottom line is Stone Cold Said So vote.
I'm a yes, yes, yes vote. It's 1-1.
I am also a yes, yes, yes vote.
Well, geez, I would like for John to. I would like for us to have to get his vote, but I'm gonna say because.
Well, I can vote now if you want.
No. Bottom line, I voted first.
Okay, I'm a yes, yes, yes vote.
Poopy.
You guys have screwed up.
Well. You asked the wrong boy to the show tonight.
You guys screwed up. Yes, yes, yes knocks out, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold Said So. On this month, 3/16, you knock out Stone Cold. That's fucked up.
We've talked about how
everyone.
I've got
Stone Cold is gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry.
God damn.
A mud hole in my ass? Is that what you just?
Yes, he did. He gonna turn that sumbitch sideways.
Yeah, and stick it straight up your candy
ass.
Am
I gonna get violated? I don't.
You are now. If you
smell what the Rock is cooking,
if you smell, yeah, right. If you smell what the Rock is cooking versus Can You Dig It, sucker?
I voted for the Rock. Oh, I'm sorry, Cullen. No, you're supposed to vote for us.
No, it's true. I'm voting for the Rock.
I'm gonna go. Can You Dig It, sucker? For some.
It's a tough call. Do I want to be called a sucker? Do I want to smell a Rock's stanky fart?
That's true.
Those stanky Rock farts.
Oh, you don't know that they stank. I bet they.
Oh, of course. As much meat as that boy pounds down in there.
Protein farts, man. It's fine.
I mean, is it bad for me to give it to the Rock now? Like,
no.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
You guys ruined this by not having a Stone Cold Rock or a semifinal, though.
Yeah,
That's kind of.
You guys spoke WrestleMania bracket.
Jesse, where was your vote?
I am going to be a Can You Dig It Sucker vote.
Man, it's 3-2.
All right. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, knocks out Can You Dig It, Sucker, 3-2. Oh yeah, versus Suck It. Oh yeah.
I mean, was that a vote?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Suck It. Like I said, I knew what Suck It was without even knowing it was affiliated with wrestling.
There were 10-year-old boys at my sleepover when I was 10 who kept saying "suck it" and crotch chopping, and I had no idea what they were doing, and I felt very scared and just wanted to watch Men in Black. So I'm gonna vote for oh yeah, because just let me watch Men in Black, please.
I gotta be a no yeah vote. I mean, it's Randy Savage.
I'm gonna go Suck It because I was one of those boys preventing John from watching Men in Black.
Do you know how cool it was, Greg? I was 10. My parents were gonna let us watch Men in Black.
Yeah, why would that be a thing?
Yeah,
like
people wouldn't shut up. They kept saying "suck it." I was like, guys, I want to see the aliens.
Something.
Galaxy Defenders, Janelle.
Oh, Galaxy Defenders.
Janelle, where's your vote?
Oh, I said, Suck It.
Well, and it's 3-2 in favor of
Suck It.
Oh yeah, moves on, knocking out Suck It, 3-2. Soft versus New Day Rocks in our newcomer spot. These are both fairly new tag teams.
That's true. Cullen, you have to go first.
I am in an Enzo Amore, Big Cass, and Carmella vote. Soft.
I'm absolutely a New Day Rocks vote. I love the New Day.
Oh.
I love the idea that their whole thing is just like, yeah, we rock. It's the power of positivity.
Power of positivity, yeah.
But also, I will say that by the way, so Greg and I were texting earlier, or a little bit about or on the Slack app talking about Enzo and Cass, and I was like, yeah, they're gonna come up soon. This is the dream lineup, by the way, is New Day versus Enzo and Cass, because these two are hilarious. These two tag teams are hilarious.
They're get so 20-minute promos.
Yeah, they get 20-minute promos. If you get Enzo on there calling Xavier Woods, get soft, you're sloppy, and then you get Xavier's retort. It's going to be awesome, and I hope it happens. Hopefully before WrestleMania, but maybe after for sure.
Oh,
anyway,
after, sure.
Yeah, after for sure. But I am going to vote for soft, you sloppy. You're riding around and beat up jalopy. How you doing?
How you doing?
2-1.
I will be writing the anime entry of the week all the way.
Jesse, it's down to you.
It's down to me. I'd be nothing if I didn't have my bootios. I gotta go New Day.
There it is.
Okay. All right. The New Day rocks, knocking out Soft from Enzo and Big Cass, 3-2. We're into the semifinals now with Yes, Yes, Yes versus If You Smell What the Rock is Cooking versus Oh Yeah versus the New Day Rocks. So, Yes, Yes, Yes versus If You Smell What the Rock is Cooking. This is hard. Why did y'all make me do this?
You're in the hot seat.
You're hard?
This is kind of hard for me, but here's
Cullen
the thing.
Is firmly erect at the moment.
He's firmly erect.
Here's the thing. I'm still going to get excited every time The Rock comes back, and he's going to say it every single time.
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan, he rules, but when he comes back, he'll do the yeses, but won't be the same for me. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, vote for me.
Cullen, are you one of the millions?
And the millions! That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's just nothing to not love about this guy.
I love The Rock. I think Yes, Yes, Yes is just such a good, yes, yes,
No!
yes, yes,
So,
yes,
here-
yes,
here-
yes.
Here is a point in favor for Yes, Yes, Yes for me, is that when Del Rio turned face years ago, they started going, see, and that was pretty great.
And now he still slaps, when he slaps his arm, people still shout.
Yeah.
See,
So,
see.
So I have to
but
be
still,
Yes, Yes,
this
Yes.
is The Rock.
It's hard for me. It's a Rock. You're right. The Rock has changed wrestling.
It's 2-1 in favor of The Rock at the moment. John, Jesse?
I mean, look.
I eat jabroni beaten.
Cullen's not wrong. Even having not appreciated wrestling growing up with the Attitude Era, I didn't watch The Rock wrestle in his prime, but when he comes back,
a few weeks
I
ago.
saw him come back, and I got hype as fuck.
But we're not judging the wrestler. We're judging the catchphrase.
Yeah, but he delivers his catchphrase so fucking well. I'm a Rock vote.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'll give one to yes. Makes me think.
I don't want
to
smell the Rock's stinky farts.
makes me think of when you meet like a really nice stranger at like a store and they're like, "Oh, do you guys have any of this?" And like, yes. Like before you even finish asking, they know what you want and they're like so willing to accommodate you.
Fair enough. All right. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, knocks out yes, 3-2. Oh yeah versus New Day Rocks. Here's the thing. Oh yeah was an inflection in his voice. It was carried through promos. It was in ring, even during matches. It was on commentary. It was around all the time. New Day Rocks wasn't New Day Rocks until a couple months ago when it was New Day Sucks. Which still ruled. But it's kind of a boring chant. Jesse's right. Well, oh yeah.
Both of these are kind of boring things to say, but they both depend on context.
Sure, I think they depend on the character and everything.
And it's not. And for New Day, there's a point in favor of them because it's not just the chant. You also have Xavier's. You have Francisca. He'll play that. Or Francesca, sorry.
Yeah.
But that's not a catchphrase.
But he has a trombone to help you chant along with him.
Macho Man had a
it's true. He does go do with this with Francesca. It's awesome. I'm fucking livid that has moved on this far because it beat Woo. It beat Suck It. I'm over it.
I think it should win this whole bracket.
No, please. The fucking bracket's having the worst heel turn of all time.
I mean,
if people aren't voting, John just sealed the deal for New Day Rock.
How is it that moved on, but
Cullen,
yes, didn't?
Greg, I've been voted, dog. It was
Okay.
He's been done voted.
I'm also
I'm good for New Day Rock. I'm sorry, Greg. What are you saying? I'm sad.
John?
Anybody?
It's John and me who haven't voted.
I mean, on one hand, you got your anime entry. On the other hand, you've got the only wrestler that I like.
He does have the funniest video.
Wait, but you don't like the New Day?
I don't know. I don't like any wrestlers. I don't like it at all. But I like Macho Man. He's a fun man.
He does him.
There's
a Macho Man shirt in my floor right beside me right now.
I have to vote with my gut, and my gut says, "Oh yeah."
Wow.
Jesse?
I'll be a New Day vote.
There it is, 3-2 in favor of oh yeah.
Oh yeah, moves on, knocking out New Day Rocks 3-2. We got the bronze matchup first here, which is going to be yes versus New Day Rock.
So between the two of these, just shouting yes over and over and over is way more compelling than saying New Day Rocks. Like, if you didn't know anything about wrestling, but you heard someone shouting these in the street, you would hang out with a yes guy.
That's where I'm going. I'm going to be a yes guy.
I'm also a yes guy.
I've also noticed that half the use for New Day Rocks is they'll start chanting it when they're waiting for someone else to enter the ring. Or for someone else's entrance music to kick in. It's sort of like a time filler versus yes is just it's really positive. It's really uplifting.
I don't want to point this out about yes. It used to be no,
but
and he was a heel.
No anymore. Just like New Day Rocks, New Day sucks. But they turn it into a positive thing.
Throw my vote to the anime entry.
I'm a yes vote.
All right, Janelle?
Yes, baby.
There it is.
All right. Yes knocks out the anime entry of the week, New Day Rocks, 4-1. We've got, in the finals, If You Smell What the Rock is Cooking versus Oh Yeah.
To me, oh yeah is just the most pure distillation of a wrestling catchphrase. It's just positive, it's aggressive, it's creepy.
So, Cullen has to vote first because of the hot seat, but I would recommend that we let me get my vote in early as well, because I don't want to I should not be the decider for this.
Cullen, where is your vote?
These are two of some of the best wrestlers of all time.
I'm not trying to rush votes if we want to talk this out.
No, but there's something, again, we've talked about this, the cream of the crop promo is the silliest, most weird, fun thing to watch. The Boiling Point one is just incredible, and they made that dumb little video off the Boiling Point video. The breathing, I still will watch that and cry laughing because it's so great. But The Rock has put on, I mean, like, the thing is, when The Rock gets to that part of his promo, his outro line is, if you smell what The Rock is cooking, and then he gets the la 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 la, and I fucking can't stop just falling in love with him over and over, because it's gross, but it's so good, and everyone in the crowd is just like, la 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 la, we have to do it too, we love him, we know exactly what he's gonna say. This is very hard, and I wish I wasn't in the hot seat. I'm going to be an oh yeah vote.
Oh no,
John.
I feel I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Why? I feel like something very important is hanging on my uninformed mind.
John, it's only one other vote right now.
I'm also an oh yeah vote.
Why?
I'm also an oh yeah vote, locking it up.
Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
Janelle, it's okay. I'm a Rock vote. I think when it comes down to it, like Randy Savage, like again, like I think the fun part of him is his voice. It's not the way he says oh yeah specifically, but the way The Rock says if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
To be fair, I've made it clear that I don't really think if you smell what The Rock is cooking I think that's weird. I don't like it. Makes me think of Fat Bastard in Austin Powers 3.
I'm mad that Soft didn't move on, because that should have won.
It shouldn't have won, but it's good.
But I did say at the start, you guys are soft anyway, so soft as hell.
But the winner, oh yeah, is the winner of WWE's best catchphrase. We've got if you smell what The Rock is cooking in second place, yes, yes, yes is in third place, and New Day Rocks is dirty toilet water. Oh, I feel bad about that. Just saying that, but now I'm going to just tweet it at them and tell them they lost. But
sorry guys, come on the show.
Yeah, they can't, but I want them to. Thank you for coming on this week, Janelle.
Thank you for having me, you guys. You are all bang bang phenomenal, and you're also too sweet. Thank you so much for checking into the SmackDown Hotel, and I hope you enjoyed your stay, baby.
Yeah,
beautiful. And you got stuff going on.
I do. I have my Twitch channel, which is where I stream I draw a lot of wrestlers, a lot of mashups. I've been doing a lot of mashups, like I did Stone Cold Steve Goro, Mortal Kombat and wrestling. So I did like Daniel Bryan, Liu Kang. I did an AJ Styles, Sub-Zero, and I also did a Ric Flair, Raiden. So I've been doing those live on stream. So you can follow that at twitch.tv/Janel Santacruz. All of my social media is also Janel Santacruz. That's on Instagram and Twitter and everything, and Tumblr, blah, blah, blah. And make sure that you are also following all the bracket stuff too, because again, I do co-produce this show and it's a lot of fun. And I'm very, very happy to have been here. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Yeah, boy. Nothing else going on. Everybody's good. Everybody.
That's it. We're good. We're straight.
It? Okay.
I mean, I'm a little sleepy, but yeah.
Well,
I was spelling it out for you. SAWFT.
Soft.
There it is. All right, guys. As always, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com, on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you like, you can subscribe to our podcast or whatever podcast client you do use, even if it's iTunes or whatever. Just search for Bracket.
Hey guys, wow. It is week 17 of Brack Fun Drive. We were having a great time out here in Pledge Week. Obviously, things are going phenomenal for all of us. I just want to thank our latest Brack Fun Drive donors. We have Nick Driver, Andrew Kennedy, Keiko, Kobats, Brandon, Lindsay, Jeff Criswell, Gabriel Silva, new donor right there, Mitch Albright, Will Kusleka, Eden Porter, Tom Nemsek, Zeppa Wharf, Steve Palantaruti, GX Barnett, Kayla Smith, Anarchy Marie, and Michael Zavala. Thank you guys a huge ton for sponsoring all the shows on the Brack Fun Network. If you can't tell, I'm doing a Max Fun parody joke right here, except that I'm not doing very well. Whatever. This show's already late. I'm going to upload it now. Bye.
Nobody's going to come in with a thing this week.
Mr. Cullen, I got a phone call to make. Can you recommend? I don't care who answers. I just need to talk on the phone.
Does this character have a name? We've had this guy before.
It's me. It's me.
Chevy.
Peter Stinker.
It's
What's
me.
Chevy.
Chevy Chang.
Chevy Chang.
Chevy Chang. Now, have you left us a message before, Chevy Chang?
I don't know. I get very nervous.
Well, it sounds like you're doing pretty good right now. I kind of want to keep Chevy Chang on the line.
Voicemail so I don't have to keep recording.
I'm looking for the phone number. Hold on. I forgot to save it. That did. I know it's 323-676 something. What is it?
323-676-5265.
Boom!
Take it from your old pal Chevy. Leave us a message, especially if you're not Dan McKinney.
Yeah, any not Dan McKinney messages would be phenomenal.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished, you may hang up or press 1 for special options.
This call serves as legal notice of a cease and desist from Walt Disney Company and Disney Animation Studios. On behalf of the filer, we kindly ask that you stop referring and referencing and pretty much using our characters and properties to profit off of. We are also deeply disappointed by the fact that you keep referring to kissing them, or who would be better to kiss. We don't appreciate the fact that you're calling Tailspin's continuity into question. There's very important stuff kept in secret binders, and quite frankly, you're not obligated to know that information, so we kindly ask you to quit using our characters and properties. And if we have to ask, the bottom line, if we have to ask you, then we have to start asking every other fan fiction writer out there, and don't think I am not paid to do that, because I am.
Yes, good morning. This is Technician from Rainsoft. I'm calling to schedule to come out there and service your rain softener today, and I'll be there between 11 and 1. Once again, this is Technician from Rainsoft, and I'll be there between 11 and 1 today to service your water softener. Thank you.
Chex Mix, #1 food snack in the land. It's a cereal taste that you eat with your hand. Chex Mix at your local grocers, buy a box. Your family will all say, Chex Mix rocks!
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.